Race number 1 going
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Less than 2 minutes.
Robert Olander. Bob Reynolds. Josh Ritchie. Sonny Morocco. Phil Rowan.
And I'm going to go ahead and say no more laps. We're going to get our cars lined up. No more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. Four-wheel drive expert drivers. Around the track, corner marshal for me, please.
Ryan Henderson. Cody Pendley. One minute to the start of the race.
Mike the Cock on the 1, Rowan on the 2, Pendley on the 3, Olander on the 4, Morocco on the 5, Ritchie on the 6.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
On the 7, Henderson on the 8, Reynolds on the 9. All right. Y'all know the routine. Let's have a little fun. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. DeCock going to be leading us out with Rowan in the 2. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Language on the stand, please. Watch come in the Dragon's back, watch come in the Dragon's back, watch come in the Dragon's back. Dragon's back is clear. It's the Cock leading out, Rowan in the 2. Pendley into 3. Top 2 gonna find their way into that A main event. Race number 2, two-wheel drive, expert stock, B main event. You are coming up next, two-wheel expert stock B. You are coming up next. Keep clean, kids. Watch top of the hill. It is the Cock on top, Rowan in the 2. Here comes Pendley. And DeCock hooks up a pipe. Rowan going to find his way up on top. Pendley into the 2, DeCock into the 3. Olander, Ritchie, Reynolds, Henderson. Going to be your running order, 130 and 330 to go. Race number 2, two-wheel drive expert stock. B main event, you are coming up next. Two-wheel expert stock, you are coming up next. Race number 3, 17.5 lock timing, B main. You will be up after that. Watch on the back of the Dragon's back. Watch the back of the Dragon's back. Thank you, Chase. Still Rowan leading out. Pendley still going to be in the 2. Rowan right now working his way through the rumble section. Wide open track for Rowan. He's going to be coming up on Reynolds. Pendley in the 2. He's got a rear view mirror full of Olander now. The Cock in the 4. So 2, 3, and 4. Up the Dragon's back and down. Rowan getting it wrong. That'll be leader with you guys. Please hold your line. And second right there as well, Mr. Reynolds. So leader in second, working with you. Watch top of the hill. 230 in, 230 to go. Race number 2, two-wheel drive expert stock. You are going to be up next, B main event. Rowan leading out, Pendley in the 2. Rowan getting it wrong in the center. Pendley goes by for the top spot. Olander now going to be working as well. Ryan, that'll be second work with you and third behind you. Please hold your line. Watch him in the Dragon's back. Dragon's back is, that'll be leader right there with you, Mike. And Sunny, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Watch in center triple. Watch center triple.
All right, Penley still out front. Olander in that 2. Rowan now in the 3. DeCock 2.8 behind Rowan, looking at that 3 spot. Penley and Olander right now on the bump to that A main event if they can hold on. Got 1 minute left to go. 1 minute left to go. Rowan now up to the 3, DeCock in the 4, Ritchie in the 5, Morocco, Henderson, Reynolds, and Ambrosowitz. Think his transponder's not picking it up, but you got 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Penley in the 1, Olander in the 2, Rowan in that 3, working hard to try and catch Rowan trying to catch Olander. Rowan in the all gray there, into the back there, going into the little double. Does it nicely. He's got to catch Olander, though. He's 2.1 behind with 15 seconds to go. Ten seconds. Rowan does move into that 2 spot. Now he's got I don't know where he went. And that is time. Race to the line. Reynolds caught you at the line. You are done. Once you cross that line, you're done. Penley and Rowan moving into that A main event. Rowan, are you staying? Okay. Olander, you want to stay? Penley, you're staying, right? All right, that is a race. Marshals, pick up your blowers. Richard, water on this? Water?
Transponder 6422458.
Hey, dorky. All right, coming up next, B main event, 17.5, two-wheel drive expert coming at you. Top 2 are going to bump into that A main event, which I believe is race 10. So drivers from that last race, please find a marshaling spot so we can keep the program moving on. All right, I need a marshal at 2 or somebody. Ambrosowitz, are you able to marshal? Okay. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate you. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. Marshals, be aware of cars moving on the track.
Zipping.
Two-wheel drive
Ben Akers.
expert B
Kyle
main
Nall.
event
Sean
coming
Horton.
at you. Good job, Kyle. Looking good already. Get him out early. He's in that S-Works S7. Top 2 will bump into that A main
Kickstand.
event. Only a 4-man dance, so it ought to be good racing out there. 5 cars.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, are you broke, Richard, or are you just waiting? All right, let's get them lined up, guys. Let's get them lined up. No more laps.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I didn't see Ben behind that pole. All right, Horton in the 1, Lake in the 2, Adolph 3, Knowlton 4. Ben, you could be moving up to that 5 spot if you like.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, marshals ready, drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. All right, Horton leading us out with Lake in tow. Nicely done through that first bump. First hill or Dragon's Back, whatever we're calling it. All right, nothing's changed on the running order. It stayed the same as they started this race. Horton into 1, Lake into 2. That looks like Ben maybe getting it wrong, or no, that's Knowlton getting it wrong. I forgot he's running an X-ray now. So Horton, Lake, and Adolph, your running order now. Knowlton into that 3. He's going to get around Kyle Adolph for that 3 spot. Top 2 are going to bump, though. That's where the money's at. Lake looking inside. Horton shuts the door. Now they're heading into that back triple. Horton triple, Lake triple. Lake's putting a pressure on. Let's see what happens. Looks inside, doesn't take it. Horton gets caught in the rumbles, gets caught. That's going to put Lake out front now as they head into the Dragons back. 1 minute in, 3:45 to go. So that would really be 1:15 in. Lake out front in his B7. Custom colors. Horton getting it wrong on the landing. That's going to put Kyle Adolph in that 2 spot in the S7. Lake gets it wrong on there, gives a little bit of time for it. He gets it wrong coming down that back hill. That's going to put Kyle Adolph in that 1. Lake's going to fall to the 2. Horton right there, though, in that 3, the all-purple B7 as they head into that back triple. Watch out for the car, guys. Here comes your leaders through. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. Adolph still out front with 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Up the hill, down the hill. Into the back of the Dragon. It's a pain. I tell you, if you don't hit it right, you're going to roll down the other side. The top 3 cars, though, all in a line. Adolph gets it wrong. Lake's going to take back over that top spot as they head into the rumbles here. Now S-Works gets it wrong. So now you're running. Lake gets it wrong on the Dragon's breath or whatever we're calling that thing. Horton's now back out in front where he started, and Lake is in the 2, Kyle in the 3. So we're kind of back to our running order at the beginning of the race. The battle now is for that second place spot as Horton is out front with 2 down, 2 halfway through drivers is what I mean to say. Yeah, I'm sorry. The excitement. Horton out front, Lake in the 2. Then you got Kyle Adolph in that 3. Lake gets it wrong. No, Horton gets it wrong. Lake's going to take over that top spot. Adolph luckily makes it over that triple there. Needs to add a little more juice on it. But don't take any advice from me. I'm terrible. Lake out front. Lake gets it wrong in the pipe, but he manages to marshal himself out. Adolph's going to close it up a little. Horton in the 3 right there. 1:45 to go, guys. Plenty of time. Settle in. Somebody's going to make a mistake. Maybe. Kyle closing that gap a little bit as he and Lake head into the center of the track. Kyle gets it wrong. That's going to put Horton right on his tail as they head into the back triple back there. Kyle hits it good this time. Horton a little 1-2 there. Lake gets it wrong through the rumble strips. So they're tightening back up again. Top 3 drivers, Lake, Adolph, Horton, Knowlton in the 4, Akers in the 5. Lake with the yellow wheels. Adolph, white wheels. Horton, purple body, white wheels. Gets a little wonky in that corner. So they got 55 seconds left, guys. 55 seconds left. Horton gets it wrong, your 3rd place. So that's going to put Lake and Adolph into that A main event if these 2 just work together. "30 seconds, drivers, 30 seconds. Horton pulls it. Chris, that's your top 2 coming through. You know what to do, I'm sure. These 2 guys just keep running like this. They're both in that A main event. I don't know. I think Adolph kind of wants to get around him, but the 3rd place driver is in front of him, so if they want to play games, they can play games. Oh, nice rail slide, Kyle. Nice rail slide. Yeah, freestyle RC. That'll be the next thing we're doing here. All right, that is time. Race to the line, race to the line. Akers, you are done. Adolph's going to end up taking this one, but he and Richard are going to bump into that A main event. That is a race. Going to need some volunteers, guys, if we could. If some of you could stay out there, that would be great. Coming up next, not exactly sure. It is 13.5 lock timing, 2-wheel drive. Kyle, are you staying?
All right, I will need several volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 3. Several volunteer marshals zoom out race number 3. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yeah. All right, drivers from race number 2, turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back on the track. Go ahead and roll them out, check them in here in half a second. All right, I'm going to be looking for several volunteer marshals. I need lots of volunteer marshals. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. I am looking for 1, 2, 3 volunteer marshals. I need 3 volunteer marshals, please. I need volunteer marshals.
Brian Russell, James C., Aiden Lynn,
I'm looking for
Morris Davis, Chris Byers, Vincent Helsel, Lyle
one
Lamb,
volunteer marshal. No more laps. No more laps.
Evan
No more
Azars.
laps. Get our cars lined up. No more laps. I need a volunteer marshal at the beginning of the Dragons back. So it's going to be Nick Bayette on the 1, James C. on the 2, Lyle Lamb on the 3, Aiden Lynn on the 4, Evan Azars on the 5, Morris Davis on the 6, Vince Helsel on the 7, Chris Byers on the 8, Brian Russell
Phil
on
Borden.
the 9, Phil
1 minute
Borden
to the
on
start of the
10.
race.
Mana. All right, we are looking locked and loaded. Y'all know the routine. Top 2, going to find your way into that A-main event.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And we are off and running. Your pole sitter, Nick Bayette, going to be leading us out. Watch coming in the Dragons back. Watch coming in the Dragons back. Let's clean it up, gentlemen. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Watch in the Dragons back, guys. Watch in the Dragons back. Watch coming through the center triple. Your leader, Nick Bayette, going to be leading us out with C in the 2. Looks like Lynn in the 3. Top 3 doing a little bit of breakaway dance. Then you got Davis, Russell, Lamb, Helsel, Byers, somebody else, Borden, and Azarias. We are off and running with race number 3, race number 4. Coming up at you next. Race number 4 coming up at you next. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Thank you to all the volunteer marshals for hopping out there. We greatly appreciate that. It is Nick Bayette leading out. Aiden Lynn in the 2. Watching center triple. Watch center triple. Center triple is clear. Aiden Lynn leading out. Nick Bayette in that 2 spot. Morris Davis now moving his way up into the 3. Russell in the 4. C in the 5. Lamb in the 6. Watch the Dragons back. Watch Dragons back. Watch Dragons back. It is clear. Thanks, Sean. It is Aiden Lynn leading out. Nick Bayette in that 2 spot. Brian Russell into the 3. Morris Davis in the 4. Lyle Lamb now moving up into the top 4. Russell going to drop it to the 5. C in the 6. Byers, Helsel, Borden. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Oh, goodness gracious. back up on top with 45 seconds left to go. It is Aiden Lynn leading out. Morris Davis in the 2. Lyle Lamb moving up into the top 3. With 35 seconds to go, 35 seconds to go, 35 seconds to go. Dragons back. Less than 10 drivers, less than 10, less than 10. That is going to be time on the master clock. Everyone will be done as you cross the start-finish line. And waiting on no one. That is the race. All stop. Aiden Lynn taking the win. Lyle Lamb moving up into the 2. Morris Davis in the 3. I assume Lamb and Lynn, you are staying for the main event, correct?
Transponder 9520128. Transponder 6171817. Transponder 6171817. Transponder 6171817.
No, they gotta get more made. Dirt's gonna fall. Stupidity. All right, drivers from race number 3. I need you guys back out on the track, please. Driver race 3, back out on the track, please. Race number 4, easy turbos. Now you can roll out your cars and check them in.
Transponder 9520128.
Drivers from race number 3. I need all of my drivers back on the track. Corner marshal, please.
Josh Helsel.
Drivers from race number 3. I need you back
Aaron
on
Robeson.
the track. Corner marshal,
Cody
please.
Pendley. Nick Valienci. Sonny Morago. Robert Olander.
And with that being said, no more laps. No more laps. No more laps. Why am I missing marshals? Qualifying on the pole will be Evan Azarez, Nick Bayette in the 2, Kenny Reck in the 3, Vince Helsel in the 4, Cody Penley in the 5, Nick Valencia in the 6, Josh Helsel in the 7,
Vincent Helsel.
Sonny Morocco on the 8, Aaron Robinson on the 9, Robert Olander on the 10. Mr. Bayette, are you running your 4-wheel?
1 minute
Got
to
a
the start
minute.
of the race.
I need one volunteer marshal at the beginning of the Dragons back, please. One volunteer marshal at the beginning of the Dragons back, please. One volunteer marshal at the beginning of the Dragons back, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, sir. Now go get your car, Nick.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Not gonna run it? You sure? We got time. I'm way ahead of my time schedule. Huh? All right, you kids
15
know the
seconds
gig.
to the start of the race.
Evan Azarez, are you not running your 4-wheel? Okay, Okay, so everyone from
Less than
4
5.
can move all the way up. I'm so confused right now.
Evan is ours.
Nope. Mr. Azarez, you're in spot number 8. You've been demoted. But I have faith you'll make your way all the way up to the top. All right. Y'all know the routine. Not quite sure what we got going on in the back over there with the piece of wood, but I like your thinking. Driver's ready, marshal's ready. You guys are going to go. Sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. More importantly, let's keep it inside the track area. All right, we are off and running. Race number 4, race number 5. Coming up next, that is my Novice A main event with Minigrom. Minigrom, you are going to be up next. It is Valencia leading out. Helsel in the 2. Penley and Azarez are already making his way up into the top 4. See, I told you I had faith. Now making his way up in the top 3. Look at that. What? As long as, I kind of like my ideas of, just not having people stand there, but that works just as well. So you can figure out a way to secure it. Watch the center triple, watch center triple, watch center triple, watch center triple. Watch center triple. Nicely done, sir. Thank you very much. It is Nick Valencia leading out. He's got a rearview mirror of Cody Penley. And Helsel now. Marshall at the top of the Dragon's back. Watch the Dragon's back. Watch the Dragon's back. It is clear. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. Need a. It's clear. All right, cool. That works. Race number 5. Novice, you are going to be up next. Novice, you are going to be up next. You're watching race number 4. This is my 17.5 lock timing B-man event. Cody Penley leading us out. Vince Helsel in the 2. Knock the wind right out. Divers, you got 2:38, 2:30 to go. Vince Helsel leading out. In that 2 spot is going to be Cody Penley. Watch it off the back of the Dragon's back. Watch off the back of the Dragon's back. Back of the Dragon's back is, I believe, clear. Could be mistaken. Oh. With 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. It is Helsel on top. Cody Penley in that 2 spot. Nick Valencia in the 3. is Vince Helsa leading out. Cody Penley in that 2 spot. Nick Valencia in the 3. Azara's in the 4. Morocco in the 5. Olander in the 6. Watch in the back of the triple. Let's clean it up, gentlemen. Clean it up. Race number 5, Novice A main event. You are going to be up next. Novice A main event. You are going to be up next. Guys, you got about 15 seconds left to go. 15 seconds left to go. Watch center, watch center, watch center. Thank you, Aiden. It is Vince Helsa leading out. Cody Penley in that 2 spot. Time starting to wind down. Good seeing you, Chris. And that is going to seal the deal. Time has expired on the master clock. Everybody's going to be done as you cross the start-finish line. Vince Helsa going to be taking the win. Cody Penley in that 2 spot. Azar is making his way back up into the top 3. Valencia, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Helsel and Penley, I assume you are staying for the main event, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 4 in the books. I will need all of my marshals back out on the track, all my drivers back out on the track to help me out with race number 5. Phil. She'd be dead. C. That's fine. All right, drivers from race number 4. I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers race 4. Turn them off, put them down. This is our Novice A main event. Need all my drivers back out on the track. All my drivers from race number 4 back out on the track, please. All right, kids, let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in, roll them out, check them in. This is our Novice A main event with Mindy Grom. Throwing in for good measure. It's Steve Meyer on the pole, Matt Wortman on the 2, Josh Ritchie on the 3, David Flores on the 4, Kelly Byers on the 5, Allie Dodge on the 6, Chris Byers on the 7, Paul Fontaine on the 8.
Steve Meyer. Josh Ritchie.
And I'm going to go ahead and say no more laps.
David Flores. Allie Dodge. Chris Byers.
Your vehicular modes of transportation.
Paul Fontaine. Kelly Byers.
Meyer on the 1, Wortman on the 2, Ritchie on the 3, Flores on the 4, Byers on the 5. Dodge, we are looking cleared for takeoff.
1 minute to the start of the race.
And with that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready, we're going to sound of the tone. And we're off and running with our Novice A main event, the beginners of radio control car racers. Nice, good, clean start. That's what I like to see. Good job, drivers. Race number 6. Short course A main event, going to be coming to Patch next. Your pole sitter Meyer going to be leading out. Ritchie moving into the 2. Wortman going to be sitting in my top 3, first, second, and third. Working for the timing, scoring up the hill, going down the hill they go. It is Steve Meyer leading out. Josh Ritchie in that 2 spot. Matt Wortman going to be sitting in a good solid 3. And it looks like it is Chris Byers in the 4. Meyer gets it upside down. Ritchie going to find his way up onto that top spot. Watch on the Dragon's back. Watch on the Dragon's back. It is clear. Somebody going off track. That was Byers. Doing a little durability testing 101. It is Josh Ritchie leading out. Steve Meyer in that 2 spot. Meyer and Ritchie going at it through the whoop section they go. Wortman not that far off the back door. Watching center. Ritchie gets upside down. Meyer now going to find his way back up on top, and here comes Matt. He's going to challenge out for the top 2 with 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Race number 6. Short course coming up at you next. Race number 7. Vintage. Be thinking about it. Vintage. Be thinking about it. It is Steve Meyer leading out. Matt Wortman in that 2 spot. Josh Ritchie in the 3. Watch it in center, kids. Watch it in center. Center section is clear. We'll be looking for probably 2 volunteer marshals after this race. Probably 2 volunteer marshals after this race. At the very minimum. It is Steve Meyer leading out. Matt Wortman in the 2 spot. Now Ritchie going to find his way back up into the 2. Wortman going to drop it to the 3. With 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. And it's David Flores, Kelly Byers, Allie Dodge, Fontaine, and Byers going to be rounding out my top 8. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. I'll be second work with you there, Mr. Flores. Please hold your line. And third right behind you. Watch in center, watch in center. It is clear. It is Steve Meyer leading out. Josh Ritchie in that 2 spot. Matt Wortman in that top 3. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 50-50 rail drawing out of Wortman, showing he's got some skills to pay the bills. I like to see. Short course, A-main event, you are coming up next. Short course, A-main event, you are coming up next. Watch coming out of the whoops. Watch coming out of the whoops. It is clear. With 40 seconds left to go. 40 seconds left to go. Race number 6 coming at you next. Watch coming out of the whoops. Watch coming out of the whoops. Thank you, Cody. That was your leader getting upside down. Second place, not quite close to the capitalize. With 25 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left to go. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Thank you, Mr. Hilsel. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10. Less than 5, less than 5. And that is going to be a race. Everyone will be done as you cross our finish line. Mr. Byers, you are done. Dave Flores, you are done. Allie, you are done. Everyone else is going to be done as you cross our finish line. Josh and Matt running it to the line. And waiting on one. I'm waiting on Kelly. And that is going to seal the deal for my novice A-main event. Good job, drivers. Everybody finishing out. Steve Meyer taking the win. Ritchie in the 2. Drivers race number 5. Turn them off, put them down. I am going to need you back on the track, please. And I will be looking for several volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 6. Thanks, Aaron. That's fine, Matt. All right, I am going to need probably 3
Elena
volunteer
Ash.
corner marshals.
Sean Horton.
3 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 6.
Kyle Pendley.
Marshals to your spots, please. Easy, Kelly. All right, marshals
Kyle
to
Ash.
your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and
Brian Russell.
roll them out. Check them in. Again, I'm going to be looking for at least 3 volunteer marshals. Looking for 3 volunteer marshals, please. Qualifying order will be Kyle Ash on the 1, Sean Horton on the 2, Eric Kluke on the 3, Brian Russell on the 4, Leon Ash on the 5, Kyle Penley on the 6, David Flores on the 7. I am looking for 1, 2.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Volunteer marshals. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. With that, no more laps. Line up the cars. 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need somebody on 5.
Eric Klucka.
Somebody on 7. 2 volunteer
45
marshals,
seconds to the
please.
start of the race.
I need 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 5, please. 1 volunteer marshal.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
On cone 5, please. Thank you, Paul. Let's line up our cars.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
She's
David
not even there.
Flores.
All right, we are locked and loaded. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Let's keep it clean. Rubbins racing, sound of the tone. We're off and running with our short course A main event. Up next will be my vintage A main event. Play nicely on the backside, guys. Play nicely on the backside. And go. Let's clean it up in the back, ladies and gentlemen. Rough opener out of Kluke. He was in the top spot, rolled it over by start finish line. Now Horton and Ash going at it through the Dragon's back. They go. Race number 7, Vintage A main event. You are going to be up next. Vintage A main. You are going to be up next. Horton getting it wrong, coming out of the center. That's going to give Ash a little bit of breathing room. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Top of the hill is clear. It is Kyle Ash leading out. It's like Penley and Russell are going at it. Horton in the 2. Russell and Penley 3 and 4. Now it's Russell, Kluke, and Horton. Brian Russell making his way back up into the top 2. Horton in the 3. Kluke in the 4. Race number 6 on track. Race number 7. Vintage A main. You are going to be up next. Vintage A main. You are going to be up next. Okay. See. Oh, just make a noise. Huh. Yeah. We're going to do that. Kind of my own. I'd have to look at it when I get home. Drivers, you got 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. It is Kyle Ash on top. Horton in the 2. Russell in the 3. Penley in the 4. Rolling with race number 6, race number 7, Vintage A main event. You are going to be up next. Vintage A main event. You are going to be up next. Watch coming in the Dragon's back, guys. Watch coming in the Dragon's back. Watch coming in the Dragon's back. Dragon's back is clear. Race number 6 on deck. Race number 7. Vintage A main event. You are going to be up next. Vintage A, you are going to be up next. Coming in hot. It is Kyle Ash on top. Horton in the 2, Russell in the 3, Pendley in the 4, Klupke, Flores, and Ash going to round out my top 7. We'll be looking for probably 2 volunteer marshals to help me out with a race number 7. At least 2 volunteer marshals. Coming out race number 7. Kyle Ash leading out 13 and a 5.01. Horton with a 5.04. Russell, Pendley, Klupke, Flores, and Ash. Going to round out my top 7 with under a minute to go. Under a minute to go. Pendley and Russell still going at it for 4 and 3. Pendley waffle stomps Russell coming into the back triple. How rude. But it looked really good on paper. I just don't want to be there when he returns the favor. Under 30 to go, drivers, under 30 to go. It is Kyle Ash leading out Sean Horton in that 2 spot. Russell and Pendley going at it for 3 and 4. Mr. Flores, that'll be 3 and 4. Working with you. You know what to do. Keep it clean. Less than 10, drivers. Less than 10. Less than 5. And that is going to be time. Everyone will be done as you cross the start-finish line. Horton trying to hold off Ash. Pendley, you are done. Everyone will be done as you cross the start-finish line. Russell, you are done. Flores, Ash, you are done. Klupke, you are done. Ash, and waiting on 1. And that is the race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 7. Vintage A-Main, you are up next. I will need at least 2 volunteer marshals to help me out race number 7. At least 2 volunteer marshals to help me out race number 7.
Fred Vaca. Mike DeCock. Justin Clark. Eric Ferreira.
All right, drivers
Brandon
from
Boise.
race number 6. I need you guys back on
Elena
the track,
Ash.
please. Drivers from race 6, back on the track, please. Race number 7, roll them out. Check them in. All right,
1 minute to the start of the race.
Please, marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. I am looking for 2 volunteer marshals. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Line up the cars. No more laps. I need 2 volunteer marshals.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
4, somebody on 6. Need 2 volunteer marshals. 4 and 6, please. 2 volunteer marshals. Somebody on 4, somebody on 6. Justin Clark on the 1, Elena Ash on the 2. DeCock on
30
the 3,
seconds to the start of the race.
4, Farrar on the 5, Foisey on the 6. Dose, volunteer marshals, please. Thank you, Mr. Akers. Ben, when you are done marshaling, come on over and see me, please.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
One volunteer marshal on cone number 6, please. Thank you, Willie. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the
Less than
sound
5.
of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Race number 7 on track. Race number 8. Off the gas when you guys are being marshaled, please. Grazie, prego. Oh, popping a ball cup. Ferrara. Gonna hope strong hands Ash is gonna be able to get that paw back on. Race number 8. Stadium truck. You are going to be up next. Stadium truck, you are going to be up next. Leading us out is going to be Justin Clark. Ash in the 2, Foisey in the 3. Like Vaca in the 4. Marshall out front, Kyle. Drivers, you got a minute 30 in, 3:40 to go. It is Clark, Ash, Foisey, Vaca, DeCock, and Eric. Styling and profiling with the 91, or 89, I should say. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Center section is clear. Watch the back triple. Watch back triple. Back triple is clear. Stadium Truck A main event going to be coming up at you next. Stadium Truck A main. I will be looking for lots of volunteer marshals. Help me out with the next race. Lots of volunteer marshals. Help me out with the next race. So I have 2 that are going back to back. Better race director probably would have planned that better. I suck. 2:30 in, 2:40 to go. It is Justin Clark on top. Brandon Foisey now moving up into the 2. Lena going to drop it to the top 3. DeCock in the 4, Vaca in the 5. We are watching race number 7. Race number 8. Stadium Truck A main event. You are going to be coming up next. Brandon Foisey leading out. Justin Clark in that 2 spot. DeCock now into the top 3. .345 in, 1:30 to go. It is Brandon Foisey on top. Justin Clark sitting in that 2 spot. You're watching race number 7, our vintage A main event. .350 in, 1:10 to go. 350 in, 1:10 to go. It is Brandon Foisey on top. 12 and a 5:10 in the works. Clark dropping it to the 2. Watch by start finish line. Start finish line is clear with under 40 to go. Drivers under 40 to go. It is Foisey leading out. Justin Clark in that 2 spot. Foisey getting it wrong on the back of the Dragon's back. Clark not quite close enough, but still within striking distance. I'll stop talking about you. We all love that section. With under 25 to go. Under 25 to go. That'll be less than 15, kids. Less than 15. Foisey, Clark, Ash, DeCock, Vaca. Running order. Race number 8. Stadium Truck. You're going to be up next. Atlanta Ash, you are done. Mike DeCock, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Taking the win, Brandon Foisey. Not a good luck in qualifying. Gets it done in the main. Vaca, you are done. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off here. I'm going to be looking for about 3 to 4 volunteer marshals for race number 8. Stadium Truck A main event coming up at you next.
Nick Valiency.